What's going on? I'm Walter Jones, and I got a comic haul for you today. Not sure how I really want to start this series here for every Wednesday from moving forward. So I'm just going to do what I've picked up recently. Hopefully I have the camera situated where I can actually show this. First one is Dead Boy Detectives. This is the Sandman universe. It's a DC comic. It's the DC Black Label, and it's was it 17? Ages 17 plus. This retails for about $4. This is my wife's comic. She's the big Sandman fan. It's a pretty good series if you haven't checked it out. I picked up this for myself, and is the Unstoppable Doom Patrol issue 1. And if you don't know what Doom Patrol is, HBO Max has this really great series that discusses the team and whatnot. This issue 1, it's $3.99. Just a really great looking, just classic kind of superhero team cover. Also picked up Doom Patrol number 2, which is again just a great cover. Nice pink in the back there. It's pretty cool. This is a limited series. This is number 2 of 6, and this retails for $3.99 as well. These two were at my local comic shop, and I'm planning to get the rest of the series and then enjoy reading all 6 of them at once, like an obsessive compulsive person that I am. So I found this at my local Bookman's, and this is part 1 of 4. This is the June 92 Batman Shadow of the Bat, issue 1. The Last Arkham. It's by Alan Grant and Norm Brayfogle. It says $1.50. I did not pay that. I actually paid only $1 because it was not bagged, and bought a bag and a board and put it in there. And it's just a classic comic from the 90s. Great series, actually. So this next bunch of comics. So I talked about it, that I'd owned the Saga of the Swamp Thing. And I thought it'd be fun if I could maybe see if I could find comics, Saga of the Swamp Thing comics, for a somewhat cheap price. And I can rebuild a collection that I sold to my good friend. So without further ado, here is the first issue, and that is issue number 11. This was 60 cents when it came out. Kind of hard to see. Let me back up a little bit. Great fight between Swamp Thing and another creature. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've read it. But I actually paid this price here at $2, which isn't bad for this comic. So Swamp Thing had an initial run of 24 issues, volume 1. This is actually volume 2. And they called it the Saga of the Swamp Thing for quite a while. I think they switched to Swamp Thing in the 60s or 70s, issue number 60 or 70. I could be wrong, and they might have switched it back. I don't really remember. So this one was issue number 12. It's great Swamp Thing. So super cool covers. These are great covers. I don't want to say the Wrightson do these. No, the Yeats. Take that back. It was not a Wrightson cover, but he does good work, so you should check him out for certain. This one, I think for this one, the one I showed you previously, I paid like $2.54, and this one I paid $2.54, and that is issue number 14. And I believe that's the Phantom Stranger right there, right here. Maybe battling the Swamp Thing, maybe being his friend. Not really sure here what's going on. Can't remember. It's been a long time since I've read them. This is a classic cover. I love this cover. What a great cover. And this is issue number 19. I believe I paid $2.50 for this as well. So just a great cover. That is Anton Arcane. That is Alec Holland, who is Swamp Thing, and that is Abigail Arcane, who is this guy's daughter and Swamp Thing's love interest. So now you know a little backstory on the comic. Found this in my local Bookman's. Paid probably a little too much for it, but it's a great issue. This is from the Alan Moore run, and you see this is issue 56. And it actually is just Swamp Thing on here, not the Saga of. So at some point they did switch over. Bring that out a little bit. Classic issue, classic cover. I got to get another bag and board for this because I paid $5. This was a quote-unquote 2-pack that I found out, and I found all these Swamp Things at a like an antique mall. And this is issue 71, and I paid $2.50 for that. And issue 72. I paid $2.50 for that. There's also 2 more issues there that I might go and pick up for $5. But that was my current comic haul. It's been a fun trip just looking at these covers and talking about these comics. Because comics were a big part of my life for almost 40 years. Well, yeah, roughly 40 years. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow where I'm ripping some hockey cards, some sports hockey cards. And then Friday, I will be doing what I picked up for Record Store Day with vinyl. And then Saturday, I'll be doing some miniature stuff. I believe I'll be doing an unboxing. Stick around for that. Subscribe if you haven't, please. It helps me, helps the algorithm, the man sacrifice here on YouTube. Like and comment. All right, later.